WANNIxHANDI.
Yes, big brother.
In what world do you think you can speak about Big Brother's ninjas in such a manner?
I apologize, big brother.
Where do you think you are?
Your house, Biggie.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azina Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. So what has been happening in Big Brother's house? Well, a lot, or maybe not a lot, but I'm here to give you guys all the teas and all the details on everything that went down today. Yes, first off, head of house challenge. Now you all know that every Monday the house gets to compete on which pair will be the heads of house. Now you all know that Nelita, that is Nelly and Anita, has been acing the head of house challenge back to back. Now it was a question of will they get it the third time, or will another housemate or house pair rise up to the challenge. Now the head of house game had 3 different rounds. The first round had the housemate pulling out balls or shaking out balls from those canisters and proceeding to filling up balloons and placing it correctly according to the colors, the way Big Brother had set it out. Now there was a drama that happened. Now when WANNIxHANDI came to do theirs and some of their balls were falling to the floor, then the ninjas, you know, ninjas are not supposed to talk, right? I mean, they're not supposed to talk. They gestured towards them, you know, to let them know that they have to make sure to pick the balls from the floor to or inside the bowl. And Wanni and Handy, of course, they got a bit, you know, disorganized because of that. But when they came out, they roasted Big Brother's ninjas. They were giving description on how the ninjas tried to distract them. But you know, Big Brother, it's his house, it's his rules. The ninjas are like his second command or something of the sort. Big Brother was not having it. He called a house meeting in the lounge. You all know how dramatic Big Brother can be. Yes, I mean, if you disrespect him, he will make sure to disrespect you in the open. Now Big Brother asked them, whose house do you think you are? Who gave you the right, the impetus, the audacity to disrespect my ninjas? Do you not know they're like my spokesmen and women? Do you not know that? Like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Anyways, he told them, when you get back into that arena, you will apologize to those ninjas. You will tell them you were sorry. And when the time for the second round came, yes, they actually did apologize to the ninjas. I hope the ninjas did accept their apology. Yes, then we had Team Checkers, Team WANNIxHANDI, Team SHATORIA, and of course Team Nelita. Very resilient young women proceeding to the second round. Now this second round, you have to work as a pair, making sure you put those sticks in your legs, hop on one of your legs, and the 2 legs has to wedge those sticks, you know, between them. It has to be like between both of you. I hope I'm giving a very good description. The picture here depicts what I'm talking about. So basically, that is what they were to do to go to the finish line. Then, surprise, surprise, SHATORIA got to the finish line first. Now, you guys will remember that they are the ones that got the fastest time in the first round. Then they also finished first. Now, Team Checkers were lacking behind. Team Honey were behind. They were missing it a lot. They had to be going back. Nelita too. Then Wanni finished. Now when I saw them finish, I knew that Big Brother would disqualify them because they didn't actually cross the finish line with those sticks between their legs. Or nah, that didn't sound right. With the stick, you know, there. Anyways, you get what I mean. Then Nelita came third, but they are the ones, the second ones to get it correctly. Then we moved to the third round. Now this was a round of is it jigsaw puzzles? Is that what they're called? No, crosswords. Yeah, it's crosswords actually. And Big Brother asked them, they were presented with 2 different boards for each team. Now you know Nelita, SHATORIA, they were asked to map out or get the words or the names of the 14 pairs that stepped into Big Brother's house. Now at the end of the day, SHATORIA won. They got 12 correct and Nelita got only 6, and they were all given 7 minutes, but none of them actually got the 14 pairs correctly. But obviously SHATORIA won, and I was elated. Of course I was excited, not just because of Sean, but because of Victoria, because baby girl is finding her mojo in Big Brother's house. And it was time for them to pick who the guest for the head of house lounge is going to be. Now, this is where I got pissed because Sean just spoke up. I said, I pick my chihuahuas. Now, I know that sounds cute, but it's not cute because you have a partner, you have to deliberate. Like, I know that Victoria will not have anything against having Wani and Handi as guests because, yes, she likes them, but what would it take for Sean to actually say, oh yeah, Victoria, my partner, who do you want? Why would we pick this person? Big Brother usually gives them like 20 seconds to deliberate. Why didn't he deliberate? And why did he use I? That's a messed up behavior, though. That's a very messed up behavior. And I hope and pray Victoria, in their reign as heads of house, will not relegate herself to the background and be his errand girl. Because, I mean, I do not want that for her. Let her put her feet down and be more assertive, like Big Brother had asked her to be. And moving on from that, it was time for nominations. But before nominations, we got presented with their wager. So their wager for the week is something some of us are quite familiar with. Big Brother told them to bring up a unique business idea or innovative business idea that will solve a problem in Africa. And they'll also have to provide a prototype. I think they have to like pick 3 or 4, yes, and they have to provide a prototype that is nothing less than 4 feet tall or long. Yes. Now, as they were deliberating for ideas, Big Brother called the head of house to the diary room for them to present how much they are wagering or what percentage they are wagering for the week. And after all deliberations, they decided to wager, I think, 80%. Yes. Now, after that, time for nominations. For some reason, when it's time for nominations, these guys just form sleep. Like for people that were cooking and making noise and doing all that, and it's time for nomination and you are sleeping. Anyways, one by one, they went into Big Brother's diary room, and this is how they nominated. Shatoria nominated ACES and Radicals. Banter nominated WK and ACES. Checkers nominated ACES and Nelita. By the way, Twins nominated WK and Radicals. ACES nominated Radicals and Beta. Radicals nominated WANNIxHANDI and by the way, Twins. Nelita nominated Radicals and WANNIxHANDI. WK nominated Checkers and Radical. WANNIxHANDI nominated Radicals and WK. Now, this is the number of times pairs were nominated. Radicals were nominated 6 times. ACES 3 times, WANNIxHANDI 2 times, WK 3 times, by the way, Twins 1, Checkers 1, Nelita 1, Beta 1. Now, when I saw this, I told myself we're only going to be having 4 pairs up because there's no way Big Brother will put almost the whole house up. Yes, and so the people that are up for possible eviction on Sunday are WK, regular customers, WANNI and xHANDI, regular customers, Radicals, regular customers for bottom 4, and ACES, the coolest kid on the block that just entered nominations. So who has your votes this week? Is it regular customers WK, regular customers WANNIxHANDI, regular bottom 4 customers Radicals, or the coolest kids on the block ACES? Make sure to vote via your My DSTV and My GoTV apps, and also via the website. Remember, talk is cheap. When it comes to Big Brother, it's your vote, not your defending, not your crying on social media, that actually keeps your faith in the house. Now, to be very honest with you, in this lineup, I feel like Radicals might just be spending their last week in Big Brother's house. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. But I mean, you guys, the power is in your hands. If you love the Radicals, please make sure to pop in those votes and prove Ezine wrong. But another thing I actually did enjoy is Big Brother asking them the reason why they picked who they picked for possible eviction. And some of their reasons were just not given. These people are still nominating people because I'm not too close to them. I've not really connected to them. It's only double case, reason that actually made sense, because these people, they know they are kind of like they've been bottom and they're kind of like weaker, so it's best that they nominate them, right, and be safe, right? The rest are just giving me like the most flimsy excuse or the flimsy reason was that of Mickey. Because tell me why Mickey's reason for nominating WANNIxHANDI is because when he went to the toilet to poo, and after coming out, according to Wani, the place was oozing, and she asked she asked to give her body spray for her to spray that everywhere was smelling. That was his reason, baby. But honestly, I do not buy that because this guy has been talking about WANNIxHANDI for about 2 to 3 weeks now. So is it because Hadi turned him down? Whichever one, I respect the hate. Like I always say, the game is the game. And I love the fact that housemates have come to the understanding. Some of them, except for WK though, some of them have come to the understanding that it's a game because people nominate them, they nominated others. WK, saying that, oh, these people in this house, why did they nominate them? Those kind of comments irks me because you nominated other people too. Right? So, what right do you have to talk about housemates nominating you? Are they not supposed to nominate? And isn't it a good thing that you are standing up over and over again and you are being saved? I beg. Is the game. I'm not going to blame anybody for nominating anybody. It's just that some of their reasons were just not making sense to me. But at the end of the day, the power is in your hands to save your favorite pair. Remember, it's only 4 pairs in that house. So, like I will always say, make very, very sure that your favorite pair do not fall to the bottom 2 because you don't know what Big Brother has up his sleeves. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead. Bye, God!